This is your award-winning, unbiased news program, the Dudley Chinkley Report.
Ain't that a myth?
Bringing you another IBS On the Scene news special. This is Hunt Chinkley in Los Angeles, scene of the recent peaceful protest.
Peaceful? Hallelujah.
In the best American tradition.
Thank you very much.
Here's a lady we'd like to interview. Could you come over and give us a word
I
on...
appreciate your leniency in my description. Thank you very much.
Exactly what is your capacity here in Los Angeles? What is your name, by the way?
My name is, what would you like, my title or my name first? I throw the title in and we come on back with the name.
All right.
How about that?
What is your title, then?
My title is President of SICK.
President of SICK?
That's right. SICK, S-I-C-K. Mr. Chinkley,
Chinkley.
I would like to say that I am head of a wonderful organization with 2,500 members, and we are happy to be participating in this great function of peaceful demonstrations here in Los Angeles today. Hallelujah! We on coast to coast.
Right.
May I say hello to my mother-in-law?
Well, I suppose...
Hello, Mother! You really are, you know. I would like to say that I'm very happy to be here this evening and to be participating in this nationwide broadcast to let the public know how it really is. We never hold a riot. Not for just any reason at all. What it is, we never hold a riot till the temperature hits 90. Really. But last Tuesday, it went to 94, and we really throwed them up. That's right. We really put one on, That's right. Made him salute in red china. That's right. Yes, that's right.
Well, tell me about the action here in Los Angeles. What have you been participating in, actually? What have you been doing here in Los Angeles?
Looting is all. Looting and all. And what we have tried to do is maintain ourselves in strictly the best of American tradition.
I see.
I mean, straight out of the White House, darling, that's the way it is.
Everything is peaceful.
Everything's legitimate, everything's just the way it should be. All we're doing, we're limiting ourselves to $6,000 worth of merchandise apiece. And I guess that ought to qualify us for conservative, don't you think? I think so.
Well, can you tell me something about your history, Mrs. Hump?
I want to know, darling.
About how did it all...
This is coast to coast.
Yes. How did it all begin?
Hello, New York. Well, it began... I'm somewhat of a veteran in the business. I have pursued this wonderful activity since early 50s. I don't know, sometime. You're looking, darling, at one of the original Freedom Bus riders. Really? But we have come so far, you know.
Really made progress.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Have we ever made progress? We was beginning down in southern Mississippi. We really had to work at it in them days. There wasn't no snap. We didn't have the backing of nobody but the federal government in them days. The public was totally, they was illiterate.
No sympathy.
But I'll guarantee you we come on. I'll never forget that day in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Tupelo, Mississippi?
We rolled in there, show was hot. Must have been around 96.
On the bus?
Show. Naturally. We was on the bus, and we pulled in there, and I looked out, and all I can remember, I couldn't hear what the man on the outside was saying, but I remember what the bus driver said. He said, Lord, if we don't get a recap, a recap pretty soon, we're going to be in trouble.
You mean you had a fault? tire.
You better believe it. Blowed completely out.
Oh, is that a fact?
That's right. But them was old days. We come along a long way since then. I remember Birmingham. You remember?
Birmingham, yes. Scene of some real tremendous violence and, of course, action.
But you know, Birmingham was different from Los Angeles as I think back.
Well, how did it differ, actually?
Well, mostly there was more water in Birmingham.
More water?
Oh, Lord, what a fire department. Them mothers would shoot you with a hose.
The fire department.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Crinkly, but really, we...
That's Chinkley.
Beg pardon?
Chinkley.
Chinkley, I was just... Mr. Chinkley, the news. Listen, you never got the correct story. Really?
No, I suppose not.
I know you didn't. Because the fire department moved in on us, and them others fired off them hoes. Listen, Mr. Crinkly, how would
Chinkley.
Excuse me. How'd you like to be slapped in the face with 250 pounds of water pressure and you ain't got your choice between hot and cold running?
Well, that is a dilemma.
We wasn't doing nothing. 4,000 of us doing a little window shopping, that's all right. And here come them, I had chased my sack dress for 4 blocks. Lord, Mother, did you ever see 46 demonstrators in a paddy wagon?
Never have.
Lord, was it hot. Honey, if I'd had a case of roll-on, I could have sold it for $1 million. Woo, it was hot. Hallelujah.
Then you were in prison in
You
Birmingham.
better believe it. They backed up the paddy wagon, see?
Yes.
To the Birmingham jail. And I know now what Stephen Foster had in mind when he wrote, write me a letter, send it by mail, and it is terror, guess who? You know. But thanks to that great hero who kept screaming through the windows, through the bars, you know.
Outside the jail.
He was on the outside, we was on the inside. Are you with me, Mr. Crunkley?
Chinkley.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. But he kept hollering through them bars. Hang on in there, you're doing the right things, you're great Americans. Hang on in there. I say, you come in here and say that, big lip. It tore me up. But then we moved on, Mr. Crunkley, and
Chinkley.
Excuse me, Mr. Chinkley. We moved on down. The years went by, time come on, time evolved. We began to gain more strength. You know what I mean? A lot more strength. That federal money began to throw in there on us, and we really come on. That's when I got this new dress. This is the one I got.
It's a beautiful frock. May I say that?
Beautiful what?
Frock.
Thank you very much. Try that again, I'll take you to court. But then we moved on. I remember, I'll never forget Selma, Alabama. That was
a momentous occasion.
A wonderful situation. we really had it in Selma. Selma was tough. Listen, it was rough. Them boys, they couldn't read them federal orders. They just kept on whopping them nightsticks.
You had a jailer in Selma that
That's right.
that you were involved with. Was he a little bit above the ordinary, the unusual?
Well, why don't you talk to him? He's standing right over there.
Oh, we have him with us?
Yes.
Could we? Could we speak with him?
He's the one that's blue in the face. Bring him on in.
We'll bring him in. I think I see your name tag on there. You have your name. L.R. Stallcup. Is that your name, sir?
Yes. That's me, boy. I'm the turnkey.
You are the jailer here in Selma.
But I'm wore out. I've stood up here and watched these riots. Gene Autry ain't never put on such a
Well, actually, you've had your problems, I suppose.
You better
Mr.
believe it. We've
Stallcup.
had a lot of them. I've been a turnkey.
May I call you L.R.?
Why, yes. You can go. You can go. You can go further if you desire.
I remember him well. I remember the turnkey.
You remember the turnkey?
But I'll tell you one thing I'll never forget was Selma-Montgomery. Honey, let me tell you about them tennis shoes. Look at them.
That was the Giant March, the big one.
I don't remember nothing about that, but there was a lot of us, yes. I never forget it, honey. I went into J.C. Penney, my French tailor, and picked up a pair of these $4.95 tennis shoes. Honey, I didn't get 4 miles out of Selma, I done blow the toe.